What's going on? Super Nintendo Ed here. We are checking out. Oh, hi, it's me. Yes, I'm doing this live over at Twitch. Super Nintendo Ed on Twitch. So I wanted to look at some of the eShop games that came out in April. First, obviously, Lego Star Wars, blah, blah, blah. Everyone knows that. Also, on the 5th, we had MLB The Show 22, which is apparently running better in the final version than it did in that public beta test because that was kind of rough. But apparently, as long as you like baseball and you don't mind it looking quite a bit worse than the Xbox and PlayStation version, then MLB The Show 22 is for you, especially if you just want it to play like in bed and you're just laying in bed playing MLB The Show on your Switch. Bada bing, bada bow. That was on the 5th. There was a couple of other things, but we'll touch on a few more things before we move on. Hold on. By the way, Mel wants to know how much better, but well, based on the videos I've seen, it looks. Mm, let's just use percentages because that's what you use. Let's just say it was like 18% better. What if it was 18% better than what it was? 18%. All right, hold on, everyone. Okay, so next up that came out was obviously did House of the Dead remake. This game here, by golly, the videos I've seen of it, I mean, looks fine. It would be fun if you want to play this way. No touchscreen control, sadly, and it's very annoying how every time you reload, the guy just shouts out, "Reloading! Hey, I'm reloading. I'm over here reloading if you need me." Um, but yeah, the remake, oof, it's questionable. It is questionable. I've not gotten it. I've only watched videos. But yes, the House of the Dead remake on sale still for $19.99 for a few more days. Now, what about what if we didn't starve together? Okay, so now we got Don't Starve Together, which is $5.99 if you own Don't Starve on the Nintendo Switch until the 28th, I think, of April. Um, I really like the art style. I like the way it looks. Gameplay is fun. Um, it's definitely a game I want to dive back into and play some more of. The one thing people complained about is it seems to like drop down to like 13 to 15 um, frames per second when you're playing in handheld mode sometimes. Um, and the one of the comments said something about if you do an auto login, auto sign in on the Switch, then you can't connect to any of the servers. Um, but yeah, it's a game I want to play more of. Definitely. I don't know how much more I'll play of it, but the plan is to play it a few more times throughout the weeks. Throughout the weeks. Definitely this weekend. And this week, probably, I'll be playing it some more. But, yes, we will play some more Don't Starve. So, hey, don't forget, check me out on Twitch, Super Nintendo, where I'll be streaming some more of this. Unless I should start streaming on YouTube. Sorry, Twitch. And go from there. But anyway, um, Chrono Cross also came out. It has Radical Dreamers, which is cool, but I mean, it's a lot of reading. Let's be honest, I'm not going to read it, but it's exciting that it's there for people that are interested in it, you know? But as for me, I will just I played a little bit of it. Mm, I find it really hard to find myself going back to it anytime soon. But yeah, there it is, Chrono Cross 1999. Enjoy. 13 Sentinels is now out on the Nintendo Switch. That is $59.99. It is I think we're gonna just call it um we're going to call it one of those like graphic novel games. You're just doing a lot of reading. Well, actually, I think there is also a lot of voice acting. But then when you're inside the mechs, I believe you are nude inside the mechs. And you're inside the suits, they're nude. The angles in the camera are pretty suggestive, especially considering the fact that the children, yes, children, are all 16 to 17. Not good. Not good at all. But yeah, hey, I hear people really like it. Enjoy. Next up, we got 2D Top D. Now, this is a puzzle game where it's top down puzzles and 2D puzzles. You need to work together. Either single player, you control both of them, or multiplayer, and they take turns. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is quite wild, quite enjoyable. Look at that. Oh, jeez. Just some of the puzzles and everything going on. Yeah, it's just one of those games that I definitely want to play it more. I played a little bit. I will link down below to all the games that I have coverage on YouTube in the description below. This is one of them. Fantastic game. 2D Top D. Bada bing, bada bang. Out now. All right, next up we got Gotta Protectors by, well, 8-4's publisher. So this game is kind of like tower, like how would you like an escort mission slash tower defense, and it's pretty good. It was originally on Xbox Live Arcade and the Nintendo 3DS, and here we are here. It's out now on the Switch, and yeah, there's two versions depending on what you want, if you want all the DLC or not. But yeah, gotta protectors. Now, this game, Tormented Souls, I streamed it, I think last weekend, and it's pretty fun. Uh, it's like the old classic PS1 Resident Evil survival horror games. You can play with tank controls if you want. You got the camera angles. You got the scares. You got the Yes. Tormented Souls. Nintendo Switch. Out now. Boom, look at this. Demon Turf Neon Splash is $5 game. It is neon. It is Demon Turf, but no combat. They removed the combat. It is new levels and new. I think it is actually the same power ups, but yeah, they just got rid of ugh, got rid of the battle system. And look at it. I mean, if it's one of those games that you think looks interesting, I would suggest checking it out. Cause let's be honest, it's only $5. So as long as some people, the look of this game seems to be one of those games that people either love it or, by golly, they're gonna hate it. But yeah, it was pretty good. The camera could use some work. I didn't like the way they fully want you to, like, it doesn't move at all on its own. I guess it's by design, but it it just wasn't my favorite. But yes, it is $4.99. Go and check it out. Now, let's check out one of my favorite games that I've played so far this month. Here it is. Nobody saves the world. nobody, and I mean nobody, does it. So this is a bit like Legend of Zelda, only it's got, well, not only local multiplayer, but online multiplayer. It already had online multiplayer when it came to Game Pass, but now they added local. And on top of that, it's just, oh, I really like the art style. It's really fun to play. It's definitely a game I'm enjoying. It's a game that frustrates me at times, mainly because you got to do a lot of grinding, just a lot of grinding in order to get your levels. But it is easily one of my favorite games, not only of this month, but of this year. So, there it is. Nobody Saves the World. Go ahead and check it out. And shoot me a message if you want to play some multiplayer, because I would love that. Now, let's check out the games coming for the rest of the month. Coming on 420, like one of those dude bros, this is the Force Unleashed. Not just any Force Unleashed, am I right? No, this is a port of the Wii version. Just, I can't believe it. People are excited about it, I guess, because it's already in the top charts. It's not even out yet. But yes, if you're really excited about playing the Wii version of The Force Unleashed on the Switch, here it is, $19.99, out 420. Baby. That's right. The Last Friend. From Skystone Games, we've got The Last Friend, which is, what is it? You might ask. Look, there it is, right there. Boom. Well, that's kind of like got some slowdown. I haven't noticed that much slowdown playing the game myself, but the um, tower defense nature of the game can be a little chaotic with a lot of enemies on the screen at once. And we'll see how it handles it when I get to the later levels. But yes, it is a tower defense game. I actually haven't made it that far past the demo, because the demo is the whole first world, and then you beat that and then move on to world 2. So I just recently moved on to world 2, which you too can try, because there's the demo on the eShop still. So go ahead, check out the demo if you want, if you're interested. You get a lot of different breeds of dogs. I think you get 41 or 48 dogs in total. You get them from beating certain levels. Pretty much almost every level has a new dog that you can unlock. And you don't get that dog unless you, boom, beat that level. So, 421, check out the, I'll have a gameplay video on the 20th. So be sure to check back for that too. Bit Orchid, Animal Valley. It reminds me of Minute. It's like Stardew Valley meets Minute. In Stardew Valley only, or no, Minute only in art style. Stardew Valley in the sense that it's a farming game. Really, we should be saying Harvest Moon, am I right? But instead, here we are with Stardew Valley. And yeah, I mean, this could be good, could be terrible. It's $6.99, comes out for 2022. For 2020, 22. Boom. That made a lot of sense. Just check it out this week. We'll see if it's good. I'll probably have a video of it later this week on the YouTube channel. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. Now, this game originally came out in 2013, and now this is the new version with some extra content, and they reworked it. I think they moved it over to the Unity engine. And that's what took it so long, because it's coming out on the Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, everything. and it's like in a first-person adventure game with puzzles. I think maybe there's not puzzles. Maybe I'm just confusing it with puzzles. But yes, Stanley Parable out 4/27/2022. We shall see. Hopefully, hopefully it runs well on the Switch. All right, so next up we got Parkasaurus. Parkasaurus comes out on April 28th, and it is a park builder with dinosaurs. You want to build dinosaurs. You have a portal. You use that portal, and then you go and dig wherever you open the portal up at. And once you open everything up, you gotta find pieces of these um, fossils. And then with those fossils, you can use the DNA and boom, make dinosaurs. And you gotta make them happy. You gotta make sure the park's up and running. And yeah, comes out 4/28. That's when I'll have a gameplay video and a video review of Parkasaurus. So check that out. And then we got 2 more games to check out that are coming still in the month of April that we know of so far. Who knows? There could be an indie world as soon as I post this video announced, and then it'll just be mayhem. Also coming 4/28, Bugsnax. Bugsnax is a game that originally launched with the PlayStation 5. Not only did it launched with the PlayStation 5, but it was a PlayStation Plus game. So everyone that had PlayStation Plus and a PlayStation 5 got Bugsnax. But now Bugsnax is on its way to the Nintendo Switch. Also on the same day, it's coming to the Xbox with a new DLC, free DLC, I should say, for the Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. It's coming to everything. Bugsnax, great, fantastic game. Gets kind of dark towards the end, so if you're playing with your kids, careful with that. But yeah, it is really good. I'm looking forward to, well, play more of the Switch version because I'm playing it right now. Can't talk about it till later this month. But I'm also excited to check out the updated content, the new DLC. We got one more game, small little indie game. We'll check it out now. Now we got Nintendo Switch Sports. Nintendo Switch Sports comes out April 29th. It's got soccer. It's got badminton. It's got volleyball. It's got tennis. It's got bowling. Hello, bowling. You can run around and hit each other with sticks too. Check that out. Bowling has 8-player with your friends. You can play up to 8 players at once. Prophecy just came in and said it's like a 2-hour video about the eShop. Okay, Prophecy, you know what? That's why it's called eShop Surfers, sir. Hello? Don't be salty. The longest I've focused on anything in the stream is the eShop. But yes, this comes out on Friday the 29th. And I'm excited to play it. Hopefully you are too. We can get some games going. We can get some badminton going. We can get some bowling going. Maybe even soccer. Kick our shoes off onto the screens. That's what we want to do. That's what we should be doing. But yeah, $39.99 comes out April 29th. But yeah, that is it for eShop Surfers for April. We'll be back in May with who knows what. Let's pour one out for a set for Advance Wars. The game that almost made it. Like, subscribe, share with a friend, share with an enemy. Thank you.